it says we are live. So, and there's already somebody here. Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. Emma, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. How are you? Have you got your favourite cuppa with you? I got mine. It's tea, as usual. You're fine. Now I have to ask, because as you know, I think I mentioned this before. Good morning, K and J. Whenever I say fine, my sister told me that whenever I say fine, she knows I'm not really okay. Fine is just fine. So is that a good fine or an okay kind of fine? Emma. Good morning, little me, Jeanette. Good afternoon, sweetie. And actually, it's a good fine. That's wonderful, Emma. I'm so pleased to hear. Permaculture, Howie. Good morning, sweetie. It's so good to see you. And little me, I should actually say good evening for you, because it is night time, isn't it? Oh, that sky's looking a bit pink outside. Hopefully we'll have a nice day. Uh-oh. All right. Oh, where is it? Where's my mask? You're going to have to go and sit way over there. Oh, thank you so much, Howie. It's always good to see everybody's pictures. I can see these beautiful souls on my screen, and it's absolutely wonderful. I can see you all shining nice and brightly. You've just been making some lunch. What are you having for lunch today? I'm just thinking about breakfast. Have you tried the honey and lemon, Jeanette? Has that helped? You need to get some some elderberry syrup. Yeah, green juice. That sounds good. Actually, my juice often becomes anything but green. It depends on what I'm having. Often comes orange. You have that. You've got a cheese salad. Ooh, that does sound good. Molly, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Milady, good morning. It's Friday? You sure it's Friday? Your light's feeling, yeah, you look a bit dim this morning. It is Friday. Oh my gosh. Where did the week go? I just woke up. It's right next to me, honey. I'm going to be putting it on in a minute because I'm getting short of breath. I just took my mask off and saw that it was getting late, so I turned the light on. But thanks for reminding me, because I would have sat here and gabbed away and wondering why I'm getting lightheaded. I'm doing fine. Obviously, I'm a bit short. I'm a bit not with it this morning. Well, I am with it. I'm just kind of a little behind, actually. So, but see, because my oxygen is attached to this thing right there, and unfortunately, I have to switch one over from the other. Which I was about to do. See, I can go for a very short amount of time without oxygen, but I can't go for too long without it. Otherwise I start, and thank you, little me, for reminding me. I can go for it. I can go for a short period of time without it. Yeah, it's a trilogy. I'm putting it on, honey. It's a Little Me. It's a trilogy. It's not just a BiPAP. It's also a portable ventilator that can be used. That can be used invasively or non-invasively. So I take this with me where I take the trilogy. I'll show you. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm doing my exercises now. This is the machine. And it does inspiration as well as expiration. So this is what I take with me. I take it wherever I go. Because if I start, because I could be alright and then all of a sudden, my lungs start aching. I'm not taking in enough breath. And I'm getting tired. I'm getting cranky. I'm getting dizzy, lightheaded, and I'm just not breathing enough. So I use the trilogy, and the trilogy is set up to help me breathe, but not breathe for me, but to help me breathe. And it's an amazing machine because it detects your inspiration and expiration, so it's constantly checking your levels to make sure that you're breathing correctly. There are parameters that are set on it, and so it's constantly, if it senses that I'm taking in enough breath, it won't work. It won't kick in. It lets my lungs do the work. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's fairly new, Little Me. It's called a trilogy. I'll type it. It's a trilogy. Oh, that's a bit. Ow. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, now then we're all set. And if anyone's on oxygen and they get condensation in the oxygen, one of the best things to do, besides emptying the line, of course, is you take your excess line and you curl it up like this, and then you stick it in bed and you warm the line up. And it helps reduce the condensation in your line. It is annoying having the stuff bubbling up and nearly drowning you. Well, there we go. All right. I'm all ready now. Good morning, everybody. We're all set. Yeah, a lot of people, I came across that by accident, just purely because, there are times where you can end up getting caught up to, in the line. So what I did was I coiled it, obviously in big coils, because if you do it in small coils, you can end up not getting the flow that you're supposed to flow. It kind of restricts the flow a little bit. And I coiled it up one night, and I put it in bed next to me, the excess coil. And I realised the next morning it wasn't bubbling away, and, and I'm like, oh, look at that. I warmed away the condensation. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are okay. No headaches. Don't tell me very bad connection because you're running off data now. Stop it. So, okay, we're going to do some leg stretches this morning. And again, you can do these standing, lying, in bed, and not in bed. Oh, Howie, what's wrong with your dog? I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Oh, goodbye, hon. Well, your dog comes first. Yeah. Dog definitely comes first. Oh, Howie, I'm sorry, honey. Do you have any Pedialyte? You're seeing the vet soon? Oh, that's well, good. Good. Please let us know. Please let us know. Oh, let me know. Send me a message. Let me know how it's no Pedialyte. Okay. I always keep a bottle of Pedialyte in, just in case. You take care, honey, and give your fur baby a hug from all of us. We'll be thinking of him. We'll be thinking of your dog, honey, and sending good vibes. Take care, sweetie. Okay, everybody, there's 5 of us still here. So it's time to do those exercises. Legs straight out. Press your knees. No, don't actually press your knees. Tighten your knees, tighten the muscles from your hips all the way down to your tippy toes, and you're going to pull your feet towards you like this. So you're pulling your feet towards your bottom of your feet. The toes are pointing up to the sky, and you pull them towards you. If you're sitting, put both of your legs out in front of you, heels on the floor, and pull this way. If you're standing, you can do one leg and then the other leg. You put your foot on the floor, heel on the floor, foot back. We'll be doing some of these exercises. I'll be stood there doing them for you. And relax. And if you need to, you can give your legs a little shake. Shake, just to shake out those muscles. And again, we're going to tighten the knees, tighten the muscles all the way from your hips to your tippy toes. Pull back. That's it. Shake it on out. Give it a good shake. All right, June, get your mind in the right place. Stretch those legs. Press down on those heels and pull those toes back as far as you can. And this is not one of those, if you're here for a serious exercise, yoga type thing, that's not what we're about. We might try yoga one morning, or actually I might try yoga one morning. I have to start doing something out and relax. These are exercises just to help us stay flexible, keep and regain a little bit of muscle tone that we may have lost, and to help with the range of motion. Because when you get to a certain age, along with being chronically ill, we have a tendency to baby ourselves and lose range of motion and what have you. And also there are some illnesses that, just make it hard to do it. So we're going to do it together. You can do it. You really can. Okay, and one more time. We're going to press those knees down. Don't push on them. Just press with your knees. Push on your heels. Push down on those heels. Tense those muscles from your hips all the way down to your tippy toes. And pull your toes back. And these stretches are also help you get moving in the morning, says she, hopefully. And then relax. And you feel that burn, as they say. No, we're not in for that. We're just doing the best we can with what we've got. And hopefully we can maintain what we have. Don't be afraid to stop and have a drink neither, because that's what we're about to. Well, I wonder where the boys are this morning. They're not here, are they? There's Scotty! Good morning, honey. Good afternoon. I was just saying I'm wondering where the boys are. Poor old Mucker was sat here waiting yesterday. I think I had the setting wrong yesterday. I think I had it on unlisted. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I was sat here twiddling my thumbs like, okay, now where is everybody? Okay, now this time, yeah, you're just in time. We're in the middle of doing some stretches for the legs, Scotty. Okay, now this time what we're going to do is going to splay the feet out like Donald Duck. So again, you're going to stretch your legs, press down into your heels, and then turn your feet sideways. And that you can easily do when you stood up. You can do both feet at the same time. I forgot what position they call it in ballet. I remember when I was forced to go ballet. I mean, I enjoyed it. I just didn't like the going on stage bit. I was knee-high to a grasshopper and very shy. Oops, and relax your legs. I was knee-high to a grasshopper and very shy, and eventually the dance teacher told my mom that she didn't think I was cut out for ballet. Not that I couldn't do it. I was very good at it. It's just that I was too shy. I would hide at the back of the stage behind everybody. And I would spend the whole time when I was on stage trying to duck behind and move behind the tallest person in front of me. Trying to hide behind them all the whole time. You're cooking a pot. What kind of soup, Scotty? What kind of soup are you making? And again, we're going to push down with the knees. We're going to push into the heels. I'm going to stretch those legs, tighten the muscles from the hips all the way to your tippy toes. Flex your feet and turn duck style. You did ballet, then they suggested you do tap. Yeah, tap is a bit more freestyle, whereas ballet, it's too straight. And relax your legs. Veggie and lentil. Oh, you're going to have mince and taters? Oh, that sounds good. And veggie and lentil soup. You know, I need to go through my cupboard and see what dry goods I have in that must be used up. I still keep thinking about that chicken, that wherever chicken pot, which was actually a low pressure chicken fryer, but could be used as a pressure cooker at the same time. I really should call them and see if they'll hold it. Well, I'm not going to. I mean, if it's still there, then when we go next month, then it's certainly meant to be, right? It's the weather for it. Well, It looks a bit grey outside from here for hours, here in Kansas. Okay, you're going to press into those heels, press the knees down, tighten your muscles from your hips to your tippy toes, and turn your feet out duck style. And hold. And relax. And if you need to, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Give those legs a little shake. Give it a shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake. Okay. So I made some more muffins last night. And I should have done a video on it because the ones that I did the night before, the other night, no, 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, kind of did wrong. Let me tell you, if you're using arrowroot in your baking and you've had to used heated water to melt honey so that it blends in properly, wait until the water your liquids is cold, because arrowroot starts thickening straight away with warm water. Yay! And it makes it difficult to mix your batter. It's snowing again. Oh lordy. Oh lordy, what we gonna do? Yeah, what did I do? I did allspice and I used amaranth flour. So it has a slightly, well, actually it does have a nutty flavour, because I also ground up some walnuts. So, and the walnuts are ground up fine, so you're not like crunching down on nuts, on nutty pieces. You're not like eating nut. Okay, June, stop. This probably will get flagged. Anyway, no. Language. Gutter mind. Get it out of the gutter. So the ones that I did, so many comments. Yes, I know. So this morning, the ones that I did the other day, I didn't wait until the mixture had cooled down, so it was cold, and and it made made the dry mixture too stiff. So they came out kind of like little hockey pucks. They weren't too dry, they weren't too dense, but they were dense enough. They were like little hockey pucks. They didn't rise at all. So, but my cat didn't mind. I mean, my cat just loved them. I mean, he was in for the kill. He was like, kill that muffin, it's mine. Oh, here he is. Are you climbing that big mountain? Hello? Hello? Good morning. Good morning. Where you going? Oh, you want to give me... Oh. You give me your cheek? Good morning. They don't want to see that part. They don't need to see that part. Oh, thank you, Molly. Urban Homestead, good morning. How are you? I was just thinking about you yesterday. We need to connect, honey. See if we can't get you on the right road to keep you staying on the right road. First thing I will say to you, anti-inflammatory diet. Not diet, but I wouldn't say diet. It's not really diet. It's just anti-inflammatory foods. Herbs. Things to aid the digestion. Don't use anything that, if you have an autoimmune disease, do not use anything that boosts the immune system. So echinacea is out. You can't use echinacea because your immune system doesn't need boosting. No, old Mucker isn't here today, honey. Scotty, it's possible that he's dealing with clients right now. He could be lurking behind the scenes somewhere. Come on in, old Mucker. Good morning, Quincy. Anne, I'm really worried about Anne, Scotty. We haven't seen Anne since the first couple of live streams that I did, and she's not commented on any of my videos. Yeah, he could be spying on us. And I'm really concerned about Anne because she literally was a yes, yes, I love you too. I love you too. Yes. I love you too. Now I can't see what everybody's writing. I will do, honey. I will do, little Urban. I will do, sweetie. I'll send you a link and with information and stuff. Yes, I love you too. Did you know that cats, the way cats greet each other is they present the cheek? He gives me a cheek. Oh, no. Come on now, stop it. You're going to make everybody dizzy. You don't need to rub your cheek all over everything. You've already done that this morning. Yeah, you were just thinking about Anne too. I hope nothing's happened. I hope she's okay. No, I've not seen Sam. I think she'll be okay. I think Sam's okay. I haven't heard anything from Sam. Now, you know what? I have the yes, kitty kisses. Exactly, Molly. With Anne, I've no way of sending her a message. The only thing I can do is send a reply to a message that she's a reply to a comment that she's made on one of my videos. And that's the only way I know to get hold of Anne. I'm really hoping that she's okay. My friend Bad Palm, they're in New Zealand. She's doing a 50 days of change. Wow. And she seems to be doing well too, so I'm really pleased with that. She's going through the swings of up and downs, and you're having a me day. Oh, good for you, little Urban. Good for you. What are you having? You just had lunch, now you're going back to your sewing. What are you sewing? What are you sewing, little Urban? What are you making? I need to dig out my sewing machines, but I need to get a table together for that. Says she, I'm hoping I still have my sewing machines. I know two of them got stolen. And of course, they happen to be the best ones. Okay, and we're going to finish off the stretches. We're going to be pointing toes. We're going to be pointing our toes. You're going to stretch those. You're doing a quilt on camera. Oh, I'm going to have to take a look. Now, are you doing that live, little Urban? When you do the quilt on camera? Tense those, tighten those, hey, don't you give me those little love nips. Tighten those muscles from your hips all the way down to your tippy toes, and we're going to be pointing those toes. and then relax. And if you need to, again, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. And if anyone out there is coming here for some serious exercises, not happening. Not happening. Not right now. We're just starting up. We're just getting ourselves going. Okay, you haven't figured out to do. Okay. You put out a video every Friday on sewing. Oh. Ha 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 ha. I have your tab up actually, so I shall be checking you out. I'll be checking you out, girl. Now I do sewing, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm okay at it. I mean, it takes me a long time, but I'm okay at it, sort of. Okay at it. Yeah, I love you too. Yes, yes. Okay. No, no. Quit the rubbing. You're rocking the table now. Stop it. Yes, I'll rub your belly. He loves his belly rubbing. Okay, we're going to stretch those legs right from your hips all the way down to your tippy toes and point your toes. And point as far as you can. Stretch as much as you can. And tighten those muscles as much as you can. And hold. And then relax. And if you need to, shake it out. Give it a shake, dear. Give it a shake. It'll feel better. When I was in school, Miss Raina, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Mwah! How are you? How are you? It's another beautiful day because we're awake, kind of. But I'm not sure if the sun is going to shine. Listen, boy. Sorry if you're all starting to feel a bit seasick, but here's the culprit. Hello. Yes, I love you too. I love you too. You gotta be a good boy. Don't make the camera shake. It makes the people seasick. Okay, now lie down. No, so first thing he goes to do is rub his cheek on the table. You're still listening while you're doing your chores. That's fine, Scotty. That's fine. It's a good way to do it. It helps the chores go a bit better. And remember, you can still stretch while you're doing those chores. You can always find any opportunity to stretch. If you have to reach up for something, pretend it's just an inch, a little bit top higher up, and just stretch that little bit more. People then around you won't look at you like you're nuts, you know. I'm just stretching. And it's good. You did your exercises early. Well, I hope everything turns out well for you, Miss Rayner. Is it just a general visit, or are you not feeling well? Listen, young man, quit it. You're very fidgety this morning. Ooh, electric shocks. You're nervous? Cassie! Good morning, honey. It is so good to see you. Why, you don't want to drop your towel while you're stretching, Cassie? No, I hope you're nice and warm, Cassie. Last thing you need is to be soaking wet and chilly. It's so good to see you too, Cassie. I'm so happy you stopped in. We have a few people from the UK that come in. Because Scotty is from Scotland. The winds have been so strong there. Well, did you eat the wrong thing last night, Cassie? Sorry. Okay, everybody. Miss Rayner needs some good vibes today. She's going to the doctor's and she's a bit nervous. So we need to be sending her some good vibes. You are okay. Thank you so much, Molly. You take care, honey. It was good seeing you. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a wonderful day for the rest of the day. Raina, we'll all be thinking about you, honey. And we'll all be sending you lots of good vibes. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay this morning so far. Lately I've been getting sleepy quite easily, quickly. And it's kind of frustrating too. Because I'm sleepy to the point of, I can be stood there in the kitchen and I start dozing off. Be washing the dishes and I start dozing off, or I'll be baking or making something and start dozing off. It's like, oops. But my legs are swelling too. I was naughty, and my husband had bought. You struggle to stay awake too. Yeah, it's not easy, is it? My hubby had bought some oatmeal cookies, and I try not to eat anything that's commercially made, because it always has salt in it. It always has some form of sodium in it. And sodium and me don't go well together. With I have pulmonary hypertension, it fluid retention. Wow, sodium. I mean, it's not a lot in it neither. I can't remember exactly how much is in it, but there wasn't much in it, and oh my gosh. And of course, one foot always swells, one leg always swells, or ankle or foot, whichever part starts, always swells more than the other side. And it's like, okay, I'm very lopsided today. So, but, yeah, but I'm doing okay. Did I tell you to relax your legs? Relax your legs, relax your muscles. I hope you haven't been holding them tense all this time. Good morning, Ghost. It's so good to see you, honey. Good morning. I hope you're having a beautiful day. My cat's finally settled down. Why, Ghost? What's been going on? Oh, Ghost. 2 weeks with the flu that's going around? Oh my gosh, honey. If you can get hold of some elderberry syrup, I highly recommend you start taking it. Anybody actually start taking elderberry syrup, because it does help with that stuff, and it does help to ward it off, or it helps to it helps to alleviate the symptoms a lot easier. I'm sorry, honey. I hope you start feeling better. I stopped by your live stream, I think it was last night. But then my Wi-Fi went out. And no, you didn't look too chipper. That I could say. You didn't look too chipper. Well, I hope the flu season this year has been chronic. Your body started twitching. Oh, honey. I'm sorry. How is it this morning? Do you have this afternoon or evening? Do you have the twitches now? Well, the flu actually is a respiratory infection or virus. It starts out with. It is actually respiratory. But when it gets to the point that you're that bad with it, that you're struggling, you're uncomfortable, yeah, definitely get it checked out. Now, see if you can, while you're out, see if you can stop by a health food, health food place. Pneumonia, right. Now, he might be able to give you something, and he might not. It depends on whether it's turned bacterial or not. But I hope you feel better soon. Definitely try and see if you can get some elderberry syrup, honey, because that will help with that. There is nothing worse than feeling that bad. Your mom and dad have it too? Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Yes, definitely get the elderberry syrup. And all of you can have it. All of you can take the elderberry syrup. It doesn't interfere with anything else that you might be taking. There's no cross reaction or action. What do you mean? Of course you can talk about pain. Yes, definitely. It is a very bad flu this year. It's taken the health workers and the people like the CDC by surprise. They can only kind of project what they think is going to happen and what they think is going to be the most prevalent. But like this year, there's always surprises when something totally different beyond what they expected happens. And this flu this year has not been nice. So many people, there's so many strains out there, exactly. But there's so many people this year that are really struggling with this one. It's taken down a lot of people, and young people too. Cassie says she had 2 people pop in this week telling me they had a cold. But friends of work have the Australian flu. What? Don't they realize they should be staying away from you? They should be staying away from you, Cassie. What's elderberry syrup? It's a very dark Have you ever heard of elderberries? The plant. It's a bush actually. And elderberry syrup it comes in a small bottle, or you could actually get elderberry cordial, because that would work too. But it's high in antioxidants. It's antibacterial, antiviral. It's just all in general good. Good morning, old mucker. Oh no. Have you had one of those clients? Oh, thank you so much, Ghost. That's so sweet of you. You're sick and you're still thinking of that. You are so sweet. Thank you. I don't know. I think sometimes you'll be able to keep the elderberry syrup down, honey, or the elderberry cordial. Um, you can sip on it, and it's quite easy to take. It's got a nice flavor. It's smooth. It doesn't bite like some can. It's not over sweet. It's just nice and smooth. Cassie, it might be worth. Oh, thank you, Ghost. You're so sweet. Thank you. Um, oh gosh, thank you. Um, it might be worth having a bottle of hand sanitizer by the door and some medical masks, so that when somebody comes in, they can cleanse, sanitize their hands and put on a medical mask. And then that way they're not breathing their and everybody else's germs onto you. Oh my gosh. It's so important that they do. I don't understand. Oh. Yes, you should. Definitely, Ghost. Not just to prevent other people, breathing what you've got onto other people, but just so that you're not breathing in what other people have, because your immune system is compromised right now. Very compromised with that flu. Um, Cassie, can you make a big sign? And I would hang it from the ceiling so when they walk in through the door, it smacks them right in the face. Hand sanitize and mask before you go any further. I've done that before, old Mark. I've, said stay away if anybody in your household has got a cold or a flu or any kind of infection, or if they've been in contact with somebody within the past few days. But no, TJ, good morning, sweetie. It's so good to see you. It is so good to see you, honey. We're doing good this morning. We've already done one round of stretching with our legs. Are you up for a round of stretching? Stretch those legs, TJ. It's so good to see you too, honey. Oh, that's good, milady. That is so good. I always have in a Ziploc bag a medical mask for me, and I keep it by, and I'm surprised that I can't find it right now, but I'm in my room. But I always make sure it's right by me, so if anybody walks in the house that we're not expecting, I can pick the mask up and I can put it on immediately. Because, if they're not going to use the mask, I'll definitely be using the mask. Yeah, your oldest son's friends, Cassie, are just going to have to learn. They can't just stop around like that. They're going to have to be thoughtful. So how are you this morning, TJ? All right, old Makani. Yeah, you see, that's the difficult thing, Cassie, is you don't want to be left alone so that you end up become lonely, but you still need people to be thoughtful when they come round. And that's why I would put a big sign and I would have it dropping down from the ceiling so that when they walk in through the front door, the first thing they do is walk straight into that sign that says, put a mask, wash hands, and then put the sign. Kind of like safe sex abstinences. Yeah, true. That is true. That is the safest way. Stay away from it. Which is easy for some of us, right? What is that? We don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. Oh my gosh. Ay, 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 ay. Exactly, milady. Exactly. It's a word, something that we giggle at, something that can make us laugh, something that can help our toes curl. But exactly what is it? I don't remember. I don't quite remember. Oh my gosh. I'm lucky. I'm very lucky that my husband is very understanding. No, my ex-husband not so much. He yeah, well, not so much. I just hope he's grown up by now. That's all I can say. He is. There was a period of time, I mean, and I as I always say, I reserve the right to Plan B. One thing that chronic illness is difficult. Um, it's difficult on a couple. And I mean, there was a period of time there where I didn't think we were going to make it. I really didn't. I didn't think we were going to make it, but things are going well as long as it keeps tasting my meals. No, he's good. He eats anything that I give him, so I am lucky that way. And sometimes I have to watch how much I give him too, and I have to, if there's anything left over, I have to put it away out of his sight. Otherwise, it comes in and he eats more. Yes, Cassie. Sometimes there is, a being single and being ill does have its benefits as far as, relationships. I mean, I don't know. It interferes with relationships in other ways. I mean, it's not so easy for you to enter into a relationship. Um, exactly. That's what I was just hitting on. It's like nobody. I would say that no one would want you now because you're so sick. It's just that you're not able to go anywhere to find the right, to allow fate, destiny, whatever it is, for you to connect. It's not easy for you to get out, and for Cupid, to do his job. But that's not up to you, Cassie. If somebody is prepared to and wants to, it's not up to you to say, no, it's not your job. Oh, no, you can't. No, I won't let you. You, you, that's not right, honey. You'd be denying yourself, and you'd be denying the other person. So you'd be denying two people something that could be beautiful. So give yourself a chance. Denise, good morning, honey. Yes, I was tired yesterday, honey. I was very tired. I'm doing well. I'm doing good this morning. I've got all my beautiful souls here with me this morning. It's so good to see you. Yes, I just and I did sleep a lot yesterday too. Um, you have the odd dream. Well, keep that dream awake, Cassie, because you just never know, honey. Um, things are happening, in the medical field as time goes on, and you just never know. I keep trying to get people to understand what the medical field might say. Oh, you can only live X amount of years with this, or you'll only last X amount of years. They don't really know. We don't, as human beings, we do not arrive with an end by date stamped on our feet or on our bottoms. And whatever we encounter in our lifetime does not give us an end by date neither. There's no statistics that are hard and set and fast. Yes, that's so true, Denise. Some days are good and some days are not so good. Um, exactly, Cassie. Exactly. And I mean, the thing is to keep going. How are you doing, Denise? I know you've got good days and bad days. How are you doing today, sweetie? And the thing is, too, I mean, I'm not going to say stay positive because it's not possible to stay positive all the time. It's just not humanly possible to do that. But what I will say is stay stubborn, but stay stubborn in the right way. Um, you know, I mean, I know there's times where, I've got in a stamp and I've stamped my feet and I've clenched my fist and I'm like, I'm not going to another doctor again. I'm not having another test done. I'm not seeing another specialist. I'm not gonna da 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 da. But that's the wrong way of being stubborn, because that's not really gonna do you any good. Um, yes, take charge of your health, and if you feel that they're testing you inexcessively, then, question as to why they're doing so many tests. But don't dig your heels in, because that's the wrong way to be stubborn. The right way to be stubborn is just not letting it take you over. Have your down days. Determination has a lot going for it. Exactly, Cassie. Exactly. Yeah, I know you've been done that too. I'm not going there. I'm not doing this. No, and it doesn't. It really doesn't get in you. Being stubborn in the wrong way really doesn't get you anywhere. And it actually gets you into more problems. Exactly. Stubborn against your own body, and you won't let it convince you that your time is up. Exactly. Don't go through time. I mean, I did, I honestly did for a while myself. Oh, I'm not going to make it. What's the point? Why bother? But then our days were flying by, and there were no memories. There were no happy memories. You're sleepy today too, honey? Well, hopefully once you get out to the groceries. Oh. Well, hopefully once you get out to the groceries, you won't feel as sleepy. You'll feel a little bit more awake. And I'm sorry about your pain, honey. I Yeah, I know it's very hard doing anything when you've got pain. I Pain can take the fun away too. This is another thing I have with pain doctors is they look at me. Well, any doctors really. They look at me and they see me smiling, and talking, and they can't believe that I'm in as much pain as I say I'm in. And it's like, well, I've lived with it for many, many years, so it's not like this is my first rodeo with this kind of stuff, with this pain. Um, but if they would take more than a few sentences, and really listen to me, they would be able to see that there are things like, I get distracted very easily. Concentration is not there, and that is one big sign. If you're not jumping out of your skin screaming in pain, then they think you're not in pain. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. mean, I can only do so much. I'm trying to figure out some things to do during the day. Because the where I have a problem with my spine is an unusual area. Besides my neck, it's in the thoracic area, so it's kind of like the middle of my back. Exactly. That's why they call it invisible illness or invisible disease or invisible diseases, invisible illnesses. And that's because, when people look at you, they don't realize that you're sick, that there's something wrong, because we managed to smile. And because we're funny and joking around, exactly. And you know what? Sometimes that's our coping mechanism, is to joke about it, is to laugh about it. And it's because we have to. It's a coping mechanism. They're not there for the times that we just can't. There's no smile, there's no laugh. Our get up has got up and gone. They don't see those days. But we all know they're there because we go through it ourselves, so we all understand that. We know it's going. We know what's happening. Yes, see, that's one thing with smiling and laughing, is it does release feel-good endorphins. There's little things that run around in your brain that says, I make you feel good. It does release those, and apparently the more you laugh and the more you can smile, the more of them get released. So it's kind of like, I was going to say a train wreck, but that's not a good analogy, is it? It's not like there's anything good about a train. No, sorry. But I was thinking train wreck because, boom, 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 boom. More comes from. Okay, no, not a good analogy, June. Think of a different one. Oh my gosh, me. Yes, this is another way, Cassie. I can remember having pain in my knees so bad that I couldn't walk. I would literally pull myself across the floor with my elbows, my arms. Oh gosh, I was about 8, 9. And now I barely notice the pain in my knees. Isn't that amazing? I mean, when we think back to when we first started feeling pain, it was, oh, and beyond. And now we're probably dealing with more pain than we actually had back then. And we're not crying and screaming in pain all the time. So it's amazing how we can adapt and how much we can actually take. I mean, I look back on some of the old videos that I first put up. I mean, I really didn't know what I was doing, and I did at some point. I have thought about taking them down, but then I thought, well, no, because I want people. You see, my whole thing is trying to show that it is possible to still have some type of quality of life, even though you're even though you're chronically ill. Yes, it might take a little bit more effort, but that effort is so worth it. Yeah, your back has been painful since, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's it, like with my knees, the pain in my knees when I mean, it really has to be bad for me to notice the pain in my knees anymore because I've lived with it for so long. Um, Brian, I forgot what I was saying. Oh my gosh. Stop yawning, June. One of these days I'm going to have one of those complete yawns where I have a real full yawn. Instead of like start the yawn and then it peters out and it's like, oh. No. Denise. Oh, you're the baby. You're the toddler of the group. Denise is the toddler of the group. I know, it's hard. All right, Cassie. I know it's hard. I know there are those days where, it does, and it's okay to have those days. It's okay to have days where, you really just can't push yourself anymore. Where, it's like, I don't feel good and I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to work through it. I can't. Well, it's okay to have days like that. Just don't stay there, is my whole point. Don't stay in those days. There are days where you're going to be depressed. Um, and again, that's okay, but don't let it consume you. I mean, spent, I had, I have had battle depression. Um, and I battle it alone because I can't take anything for it. I don't, me and those medications don't gel together. My personality changes, not for the better, but for the worse. It's worse than taking anti-inflammatories. Let's put it that way. I'm trying to be careful of what I say. Oh, this is so silly. But anyway, you have to find some type of sunshine for your day. And it doesn't have to be the sun that shines up in the sky. It can be anything. It can be your cat. It can be your dog. It can be a bird singing. Yes, your mom named you Granny. Oh, God, that's funny. Maniac Grammy, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. It is so good to see you. How are you today? And you know what, Denise? We probably groan and moan more than the older folks do. I can honestly say, cannot remember my grandma groaning and moaning as much as I do when I move. And she did have terrible arthritis. Oh, good. So, anything special this weekend, Maniac Grammy? I wonder if Daryl knows how to send a audio file. How do I save an audio file? Beans in the Instapot live today. Oh, that sounds good. What time? What time, Maniac Grammy? It's going to be a bit windy around Maniac Grammy's place. She's doing beans in the Instapot. And she's going to be live at 11. Cool. That is so wonderful, Denise. See, there your sunshine. Your dog, your rats, and your mini pig. Animals really are a blessing. They really are. Yes, it's going to be windy around Maniac Grammys around at 11 this morning. She's going to be having beans in the Instapot. It's going to be windy, folks. Oh my gosh. Now, do you treat your beans with anything Maniac Grammy? It's okay for us to be Peter Pan like. I always said when I was growing up I was going to be like Peter Pan. I wasn't going to grow up. I wasn't going to grow old. Well, there are some parts of us that we can't stop from growing old, can we? Doesn't mean to say that we have to let our soul grow old, too. Oh, kidney beans, okay. And you use baking soda. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to stop by and I'm going to have to take a listen. And I watch the... Maniac Grammy, did you ever come across or know of a wherever chicken pot? Kidney beans, I like them in chili. I like them in chili, I do. Chili con carne, as we call it over in the UK. Hey, Neo! How are you, Neo? No, not a hospital, honey, just a hospital bed. I'm lucky to have one at home now. I can be comfortable when I'm in bed. It's not where I stay, though. No, it's a, let me type it. The name is, oh, okay. They're, oh, okay, kidney beans with eggs. I don't really eat eggs. Okay, the wherever brand, and it's called a okay, a chicken. My brain's not working. Chicken pot. It's actually a low pressure. It's a low pressure fryer. But I was looking online last night, and you can actually use it as a low pressure cooker. I saw one at the thrift shop, and I'm being like, oh, should I have got it? Shouldn't I have got it? Oh, should I have got it? Shouldn't I have got it? Yeah, it has a weight on it, but the weight is still there. Thank you. It has a weight that it seems to be attached to it. It is actually pretty interesting. I've been trying to find out whether you can with it or not, but I don't know what psi the pressure is. It just says low pressure pressure cooker or pressure fryer that you can use but you can use it as a pressure cooker. And I was like, oh, but maybe I might wait. If it's still there next month, then maybe I might get it. I need to check this. It does have the seal too, so I need to check the seal. And I did find there was a Presto pressure cooker, but it was only a small, I think the smallest pressure cooker the Presto do. And that had the weight and the valve missing. So, yeah, Maniac Grammy uses kidney beans for refried beans and shallots. Oh, that sounds good, Maniac Grammy. I'm going to have to try that. Refried with kidney beans, okay, and shallots. Ah, that is so sweet, Cassie. See, there's not enough of them that help out like that around here. In this world today. Alright, Maniac Grammy, thank you so much. We shall be stopping over, I am sure. That's right, Maniac. Don't forget your leg lifts. Stretch those legs and lift them. Goodbye, honey. Mwah, I love you. I shall be stopping on by. Yeah, when 11 o'clock, so we have to stop on over to Maniac Grammys. She's doing a live show today. Yes. A live cooking show. Oh, look, the sun just came out. Is that beautiful? Oh, he's the same guy that delivers most weeks, so he knows what you go through. Well, that's handy, Cassie. But it's nice that you have somebody, you can call for groceries and they do that. They will actually bring it in for you. Because I know a lot of them won't. They'll just sit it on the doorstep. Oh, sorry, ma'am, can't come in. Policy and all that. Yeah. Policy, what's it? What good is it if your food is left to overheat, freeze, or get eaten on the front doorstep? That's no good. So I'm glad that they. Oh, that's wonderful, Cassie. That's wonderful. Okay, there's a hashtag. Okay, this hashtag. I think that's it. But in lowercase, try that hashtag and see what comes up. I'm not on the right. I don't have it here. I'm not on the right. I'm not on the right. I have it pulled up on my Chromebook, but I don't have it pulled up here, which I guess I should do. Joanne. Let me see if I can find that link. So I was looking over the rules for advertiser friendly. Seeing as how a lot of mine seem to be getting I know, I know, I get it, and I get why they're doing it, but I don't think it's going to work the way they think it's going to work. I don't think, because in YouTube's own words, is they are trying to wheedle out the bad actors. And I don't think it's actually going to work the way they think it's going to work, because I've seen some bad actors out there that have some amazing numbers of followers. So it's I mean, they literally have thousands and thousands of followers. So I don't think it's gonna quite. Peeper, good morning, honey. Good morning. So good to see you. Well, heck, I thought I had that in the Hey. Oh, there it is. Okay. I found it. I have found it. Okay, this link. Actually no. There is a form you need to fill out. Let me see if I can find. Oh well, I know what. Let me copy. Okay. Okay, this link, if you check that out, you might see on there where there is a link for the form to be filled out to be added to that link. Exactly. It's yes, it is a shame, but you know, I mean, it's like their logarithm. They change their logarithm round. Um, and what's so funny is I've had so many videos flagged and not suitable for most advertisers, and yet when I go and read their rules for AdSense, there's nothing in any of my videos, tags or description, that goes against their rules. So I don't know. I mean, I have one video that's got 50,000 views. 50,000 views. It's like, and yet it's demonetized, not suitable for all advertisers. Why? And they won't tell you why. A lot of things change, but yes, yeah. Yeah, well, it's not just in your title now, Cassie. Um, it's also if it's mentioned verbally, if certain medications are mentioned verbally, or if they're even in the description, not just in the title, but in the description and in your tags too. You have to be careful with what you say. And it to me that's just silly. Now, if if it's used in order to educate, then it's okay. Well, that's what mine's all about. I'm not pushing. I'm not. It's not that what I'm talking about is to educate people, and educate others on the stuff. Okay, drugs and dangerous products or substances. Video content that promotes or features the sale, use, or abuse of illegal drugs, regulated drugs or substances, or other dangerous products is not suitable for advertising. Videos discussing drugs or dangerous substance for educational, documentary, and artistic purposes are generally suitable for advertising, so long as drug use or substance abuse is not graphic or glorified. So mine falls into that, yet I still get the not suitable. No, they won't drop your videos. They just won't. They just won't. They just don't put advertisements on it. That's all. They, it's, or it might get a minimum. It might get one of those little flash type ads on it. Yes, they are educational. And it's helping others too. Um, it's helping other people. But unfortunately, so I don't know. I mean, I had one video checked. And it came back, as a manual check. But even through the manual check, they decided it was still not suitable for most advertisers. So I said, okay, so what did I do wrong? And they won't tell you what you've done wrong. They won't tell you where it's not right. You just kind of have to guess. And they say that they're protecting their algorithm. Well, if we've done it wrong, then shouldn't it be better? Doesn't it behoove you to let us know what you did wrong so that they can get more revenue by placing more ads out there? All right, Peeper. I'll see you in a bit, honey. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is crazy. I mean, it would help if that, right. You can change it if they give you a yellow flag and say not suitable, then you can change it. Yes, I've done the same thing, Cassie. I've done the same thing. Um, but if they flag it, you can change it. And most of the time it will get accepted. I've had videos that have been monetized, demonetized, monetized, demonetized, monetized, demonetized. And it's like, make up your mind. So, but yeah, I got one with 50,000 views. I got one 20,000 views. And again, that not suitable. And it's like, but why? What's so different about that one? That one's not suitable, but the other ones are. So I just don't understand. I'm going to try and do some of the what do they call them? The YouTube Academy. Does the YouTube Academy? The only thing that I mean, it's not going to change. You know, the way things have happened. You know what's happening right now. It's not going to change me. It's not going to change the fact that I'm still going to keep going. You know, and one of the tips is you can check monetization status of your videos before making it public. And that is to upload it unlisted for 24 hours or so. And if it stays, you know, it'll let you know whether it's a green for go or not. But I've even done that and still ended up, you know, 48 hours or 3 days later having it, you know, a yellow flag getting put up. I just don't don't understand. I don't understand. Exactly, Cassie. You're really gonna have to. I would think about what you're doing. You know, there's. I mean, how many videos do you have that need editing? Because I know a lot of YouTubers have videos edited and put to one side so that if they're having a downtime, they at least have some videos. Oh my god. Oh no, it petered out again. Dang it. One of these days, I'll have a full yawn. They have videos edited and ready to upload for when they're having a downtime. So if they're having a downtime, that's never really a downtime on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, you've been pretty sick, so you know that's where it would have helped you a great deal. Um, you know, maybe a remix of some. Fireman, good morning, honey. Good morning. It's good to see you. Oh, 12 bit. I didn't realize there was that many people watching. Good morning. It's so good to see you. I know. I get it. I get it, Cassie. I get it. I really do. I get it. How are you this morning, fireman? Oh, that's wonderful. See, it's always good to see your bright, smiling face. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Cassie. And you know what? Maybe that's that's what you could do. A couple of small 10-minute, 15-minute vlogs. Daily vlogs. As to what's going on. I've been trying to do things like when I bake the amaranth cookies. Paya, good morning, honey. It is so good to see you. How are you? It's been a while. I'm doing good today. It's a good day today. The sun is now coming out, and it's a beautiful day. We're just talking about ideas for Kathy to get back into doing some videos. She's she was hospitalized for a while. She's still kind of like building back to her normal. So I'm how is my God? Well, Paya, I do have some pea pods on my peas, but I've only 2 plants that made it because my cats ate the rest of them. My green onions are doing well. But the lettuce and my naughty cats. This one actually, to be precise, trying to behave all innocent. The lettuce and salad greens that I cut the bottoms off to grow. Well, the tops were growing nicely. Then Christmas happened, and I'm afraid to say this, but I murdered the plants. They're all rotted because I didn't get to do what I needed to do. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. He's looking at me like, what? Minnie, Minnie. Hello, baby boy. Are you coming? Come on then. Come on. Good morning. Hello. Yes, thank you. Have your cheek? Yes, thank you. You're a good boy. Yeah, so I need to do an update video on what went wrong with my experiments and to get back on track with them. The next thing I'm going to do is, yeah, I love you too. I'm talking to the people. No, don't rub on there. You're gonna rock the boat and you're gonna make them all dizzy. Then we snuggle up here. Huh? Let's snuggle up, shall we? Yes, and rest like a baby. There you go. Listen to my heartbeat and calm down. Yeah, he is a sweet cat. He really is. He's my gentle giant. He's part Maine Coon. Are you needing? Oh, he's needing my arm. Yes, I love you too. I love you too. He says, "Oh, Mama, you're not sitting down and relaxing. You're busy talking, and I'm not comfy." There we go. Is that better? Are you comfy now? Eh? Are you comfy now? Yeah. All right then. Yeah, good boy. So I've seen them growing things in rock wool, and the insulating in our attic just happens to be, it's cold in Berkeley. Yeah, it's cold here too, honey. It's cold here too. Brr. Norma! Good morning, sweetheart. It is so good to see you. I'm glad you made it this morning. Glad we stayed on a little bit longer this morning. So we have rock wool as insulating in our attic So, I've decided I'm going to go up into the attic. Well, I actually don't have to go into the attic because it's right. I can just get the ladder. And I'm going to grab some of that rock wool and I'm going to do an experiment of growing things in rock wool. I mean, it's the same thing. So, oh no. Oh, Mucker, I am so sorry. Oh, all that work. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm starving. Yeah. They do eat well. I must admit, our cats do eat well. What are you watching? What's it? I don't see nothing. Are we having a visitor fly by? Twice he's broken a hard drive in the last 3 years. Oh, Mucker. Oh, dear me. Thank you, Noma. He is a beautiful cat. He's the cat burglar in the videos. He is a big boy. He's part Maine Coon and part Tabby. His mama was the Tabby and his pappy was the Maine Coon. Yes, yes. I like your cheek too. Thank you, honey. It's like, come on, Mom. Let's go this way into the kitchen. There's something called food in there. No, don't touch that. Be a good boy. Oh, because I was going to suggest putting your computer up, but if you've got that many, is there any way you could stack all those computers out of the way? Oh no, Bucka. Well, at least you and your dog have each other for company. Welcome back, Peeper. Welcome back. So, has anybody got anything fun planned for this weekend? Or any plans for this weekend? You're both in the doghouse. Your tomato plant. Oh, Pia, that is wonderful. That was going to be my next thing. I was going, when I get the rock wool down, I'm going to start the tomato plants. Yeah, impossible. Yeah. The mission was impossible. It's not. I'm really surprised with my cat. The way my cat is loving food, my baking. Let's put it that way. But he will. He'll just sit there. I don't think so, Pia. Thank you for the offer, honey. But I don't think so. I'll have to check. That's one thing I need to do. I think the spinach is probably one thing that I'm short on. But that's about it. Oh, I'm sorry, old Marker. That's not nice. That's not nice. That was very sweet of you. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. That was the wrong way, wasn't it? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention, but you gotta stop rubbing on the desk at the people. He's like, get off me, Mom. Oh, static electricity. Oh. You're making a video with a friend. What kind of a video, Peeper? Mission Impossible. Yeah, I love you too. It's a good thing cats don't, Old Mucker needs a new... Oh, poor old Mucker, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. Oh, gosh. Oh, people, you're doing a Power Rangers video? That'll be so neat. That is neat. I'm going to have to take a look at those. Yeah, tell your wife a workman shouldn't blame his tools. The flour I use is amaranth. Papaya. Amaranth. Now, it doesn't have any, any gluten in it. It doesn't, so it doesn't get stretchy or sticky. So... Oh, hi, Shadow. Thank you. Aw, thank you so much. Your your mom is a wonderful lady, honey. She really is. She always brightens our day. Tell her thank you so much. Oh, put your tab up there. I'm gonna be checking you out now. No, Norma, it's not gritty. Yes, Shadow, your mom is wonderful. She's really a sweet lady. And she really does shine bright. She really does. Norma, no, it's not gritty. What I do, because the amaranth flour is really expensive, but the amaranth grains, or, seeds, they're not expensive. So I buy those loose, and then I put them through the coffee mill to then make amaranth flour. I feel like I scratched myself. What did I do? Now, sometimes you might need to put it through the coffee mill a couple of times for it to get that really fine texture. But yeah, it's in general it's a very fine flour, and it is quite nice. It has a slightly nutty taste, and you can enhance that flavor by roasting the flour before you use it. But you have to be careful with that. You have to watch. You have it on a low oven, and you have to watch it. Don't walk away with it from it. Oh yes, I grew up on Doctor Who, Peeper. I grew up on Doctor Who. I remember I used to watch Doctor Who from behind the sofa. I used to stand and go, no. My husband laughs at the Daleks with the toilet plunger. He said they've got a toilet plunger. They've got a toilet plunger as a weapon. He said, what are they going to do, suck your face off? Cassie, you never watched Doctor Who? Oh my goodness. I mean, So, folks. Aye, one of these days, a big yawn. Well, I don't know. Yeah, one of the Dalek arms looks like a plunger, it does. I mean, they've not changed. They've not changed. They've not changed the music. It sounds a little... Yeah, no. Exactly, Denise. Um, they might have changed the music a little bit, but it's just a little bit more modern, that's all. So I'm really surprised that they've kept the whole theme of it still the same, but you know, the special effects are obviously much better than they were when I was younger. Oh my gosh. But I enjoyed it, but I enjoy a lot of I like sci-fi. I enjoy sci-fi. I really do. I think we're going to go take a walk. Shall we go for a walk? We've got to go for a walk into my kitchen. And I'm going to get another cup of tea. All right, Norma. Yes, we are all looking forward to spring, Norma. It's going to be wonderful. You have a wonderful day, Norma, honey. And thank you for stopping by. It's so good to see you. We need to get together yet over a chat, Norma. Bye, you've never seen it, but you heard of it. Okay, well, keep watching. Keep looking for it. I think you might be able to see it online. Yes. Yes, Thunderbirds. Yes, milady. I had a feeling that's where that came from, but I wasn't going to say it. Yep. I do remember. Yep. And it's funny because we didn't have a TV when I was younger, but we used to go to the neighbour's house, and we'd sneak in some TV time then. Oh, that's pretty cool, Peeper. Oh, well, yeah, I enjoy westerns too. The old westerns, yes, yes. I can remember sitting watching those with my mom and my grandma. All right, Norma, honey, take care, sweetie. We'll catch up very soon. You have to. Oh, love thy neighbor. Yes, that's a good one too. That's a good one too, old Macca. Yeah, I love a good horror too, Cassie, and I'm finding the same thing. It's like they don't seem to be skip. Maybe is it because we're growing up? All right, Ghost, you go sleep, honey, and I hope you feel better, and I hope that the doctors can give you something to help. But don't forget elderberry syrup. Grab some more elderberry juice, whichever you can find. No. Pocos. It is time for you to sleep, honey. Thank you so much, old ghost. Thank you for stopping in, sweetie. Yeah, we're less afraid of things now, so it doesn't seem as scary. We'll be sending you some get well vibes, Ghost, you and your mom and dad. 'Cause I know they need it too. Okay, we're gonna go for a bit of a walk while I go get a cup of tea. When you die, you have a choice. You can go to heaven or you can come back as a ghost. I'll be coming back as a ghost too, old mucker. Oh, the tricks I could play on people. That's what I'd look forward to the most, I think, is the tricks that I could play on people. I used to be a real trickster at some point. Oh, I was terrible. Got myself into trouble a few times though, but I have fun. I have fun doing it. Oh, you would like a coffee, Denise? Okay, I'll make a coffee for you. Oh, well, that wasn't a graceful exit out of bed, was it? Okay, come on. Oh, you are so welcome, Ghost. Thank you for stopping in, honey. Oh, you want a coffee? Okay. Oh, you have a coffee. Well, good for you. Good for you, Denise. I'm trying to read this sideways. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to go get a cuppa. And maybe I might get my hubby to get up. You have a coffee there too? Maybe I might have a coffee. Maybe that's what I'll do is I'll make myself a cup of coffee. Okay, I've got to remember the rest of my line here. There we go. Oops. I'm doing a wobble this morning. Okay. We still have our Christmas tree up. It's going to take a lot of work to take that down, I tell you. Not really. Okay, people, my kitchen is a bit upside down. But that's okay. So oh, bright lights. Oh, man. That really... You would like some brandy and hot cocoa? Oh, that does sound good. Brandy and hot cocoa. That does sound good. Can a doctor... But you know what, I can't... Okay. Okay. Well, you know what, Paya? It's going to be fun o'clock somewhere, so why not, huh? Okay. feed my cat too while we're here. In fact, I think I'm going to change you guys. Oh. Yeah. Milady, your son is around. I think he's hanging around in here. He might have left. I don't know. But your son is so sweet. So, these are the ginger cookies I made last night. 12 o'clock at night. There he is, the shadow. $12 last night, my hubby came in the kitchen. He says, "You're baking up a storm again?" Like, oh, yeah. And then these are the muffins I made. I used allspice in those this morning. Okay, it's going to get a bit loud, folks, because the kettle is heating up. Okay, coffee. So, has anyone frozen yogurt? Regular yogurt? Has any... Thank you. Yeah, your son's not bad. It's so good to see two of you from the same family, brother and mum, a mother and son. That's wonderful. Has anybody frozen regular yogurt in the freezer and then defrosted it? I had made a dip for when I made the Indian dinner, and then of course our guest didn't turn up, so I put, the dip was made, it was peppermint yogurt, mint yogurt. So I put it in the microwave to freeze it. Oh my gosh. You don't freeze things in the microwave, June. I put it in the freezer. So I'm not sure how it's going to defrost though. It doesn't look good in the freezer. You know when you take something out of the freezer and you look at it and you go, what on earth? It's kind of how it looks. No, that's my kettle. My hot water. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. Yeah. This is how I spoil myself. I have a little French press, and then I have a special cup that I drink the coffee out of. So that's how I spoil myself. Pretend I'm sitting somewhere nice in the in the sun and just relaxing. In the Mediterranean, maybe. Okay, baby girl, you hungry? My old lady cat's got up. She's looking for food too. Oh, dear me. Okay, we're gonna get some octane going here. Whiskey, French. I don't know. I think I'd like brandy better. Brandy. The French coffee is brandy, do you? Isn't it? Irish coffee is whiskey. Oh, I remember my mum. We used to have those at Christmas. Oh, We're brewing. Yeah, my mum. We used to have those at Christmas, even when we were little. It was so special we could have them. So good. Okay, see, this is the yogurt. That I froze. This one's yogurt and cucumber. And I'm not sure that it's going to defrost okay. There's like 6 of these tubs. Oh, bright lights. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should be back. Well, I'm going to be right here. I'm just going to feed the cat. Are you hungry, baby girl? Yes. Okay. So I could, oh, like ice cream maybe? I could try that. I could try that. Look at this. This is a top of a rutabaga. And these you can eat the leaves like spinach. You get used to it. No, it's not turnip. It's a rutabaga, which is similar to a swede kind of thing. So, but the leaves, and all I did was cut the top off and put it on some water. Oh, have a wonderful day. Remember, eat something. Don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry, because you come home with everything but what you need. You have a wonderful day, sweetie. Thank you for stopping in. Mwah. Have a good day. Okay, I was feeding the cat, wasn't I? But that's a good idea, is to try not let the yogurt defrost all the way and eat it like an ice cream type thing. Alright, baby girl, here you go. I got you some food. You want some tuna? Would you like tuna? Tuna flavored. What did I do with your plate? There it is. Oh, bright lights. I will say, Cassie, I do end up, there are some days where I just seem to get hung on absolutely everything. Thank you for stopping in, Denise. Take care, honey. And we'll see you again soon. It is quite easy to move around. You want to get the, if you do finally get it, you will need to make sure you get the no kink hose, because if you don't, what happens is your hose will do this kind of thing, and then you'll be working around doing stuff and you start getting headachy and kind of, beyond sleepy. You can't think straight. You're getting very clumsy. You don't understand what's going on, and that's because your hose is kinked. And So if you get the no kink hose, it doesn't kink up like that. It'll turn over. Thinking of getting a yogurt. You know what? I was thinking of having a go at making my own yogurt too. But you should be okay with it, Cassie. You'll get used to, you walk one direction, you got to come back the other direction. You can't keep walking around in circles, because then if you do, you'll end up tying it in a knot. But you get used to it, it just becomes second nature. You walk in the room, you turn right, walk out the room, you turn left. So you're walking, back. You're backtracking, rather. Here you go, Mama. Oh. Here you go, sweetie pie. There you go. And you want some fresh water? I'll get you some fresh water. And it's a 50-foot hose, and you don't want to go any more than 50 foot. Any more than 50 foot, and it has trouble getting to you at the right PSI. I'm not PSI. Oh God. There you go, sweetie. Yes, fresh water. Not PSI. I mean, liters per minute. If you're going to use a 100-foot hose, I would actually turn your concentrator up a little bit. Now there are actually gauges that you can get, which I need to get. And you put the gauge in between this bit, and it tells you, yeah, she's got her breakfast. The old lady's got her breakfast. My other kitty's had some dry food and left. But there's a gauge that you can put in between here and the cannula, which will let you know whether you're getting the right liters per minute at this end of the hose. Which I really should get one. So, and there's also, I saw, they're like little bubbles, and the condensation collectors. It just means you have to go along and cut your line, and then, yes, added security measure, Paya. Ooh, look at that coffee. That looks good, doesn't it? It's a bit dark. So I'm thinking of cutting my hair shorter. Much shorter. My ears stick out a lot now because of this. What kind? It's Colombian. It's a Colombian coffee. So my ears stick out now because this pulling on my ears. So I'm thinking of cutting my hair short. Joshua, good morning, honey. How are you? So good to see you. Oh, I don't know about a shave. I don't know about that. Yeah, layered. More like a layered cut, yeah. More like a layered cut. I mean, I've had it short before, but I was a lot younger then. I think I need Botox too. Right here. You know, they give Botox injections now for migraines. Do you think if I complained enough about my migraines, I might be able to get Botox just right here? Free. Oh my gosh. Alright, Shadow. Thank you for stopping in, honey. You take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, babe. You think I'd still carry off a shortcut? Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, that's okay, Joshua. I'm glad you're having a good day. The sun's actually come out. It's quite bright, to be honest with you. It's that kind of a sunny day where I'm hiding from the sun. I don't like hiding from the sun. I hate having to be. I used to be like all for the sun, be in the sun. The sun is wonderful, it's beautiful. Now it causes me problems. I used to get energized by the sun. Now it doesn't energize me anymore. In fact, I remember we once went fishing. We spent the day out fishing. I had so much fun. It was an absolute laugh. I've got stories about that. Then we go to the movies, and we were watching King of Comedy. Something like that. Take more. Yeah, I do need to take more vitamin D. That is so true, Pia. That is so true. And I fell asleep. Yes, that is very true. We have to be careful with photosensitivity with the sun through with the way it affects with medication too. But I slept through the King Cup, this movie, and I remember kind of sort of surfacing out of sleep, and everybody is laughing and howling. I slept through. That's the only thing I can remember is just two or three times I surfaced enough to realize that people around me are laughing. I had no idea what they were laughing at because I was just so out of it. I was so exhausted. I mean, the minute we sat down, I fell asleep. I was out like a light. And that was the, something's not right in this picture. Okay, I get some milk. Another thing I'm researching. Yeah. Another thing I'm researching is these jars Cointreau. Now, one of them came with what did I do with them? One of them came with this gadget. On top. So, yeah, moonshine, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, this is actually broth that I'm making. I'm going to make use for another soup. But this like a set of 3 jars, and then it came with this, which is obviously for, so I'm like, wonder what I can make with that. Well, good, Scotty. I'm glad you've got your chores done already. Well, no, this was not moonshine. You see, there's bits of garlic in the bottom. But you never know what could be in there. Right? another something interesting that's happening. Yeah, it's some kind of orange squeezer, isn't it? It's some kind of... Because isn't Cointreau orange? My coffee is Colombian coffee. It's just plain regular latte or whatever they call it. It's regular coffee with milk in it. Actually, it's Colombian coffee with milk in it. So I made myself a concoction of elderberries, honey, and cloves and ginger, all stuff that to help with the aid with the digestion. And I've been taking a teaspoon of it. Now I don't know if you can see, but it's going fizzy. Listen. Did you hear that? I've made a fizzy drink. Fireman, that is so funny. You got a big one. No, this isn't with this. There's no vinegar in this. This is not vinegar. This is like a cordial. It's has really raw honey in it, and it's good to help with you know, any windy problems or digestive. It helps with digestive problems. Helps you digest your food. It's something that they used to take eons ago, before a meal and after a meal. But it's the fact that it's fermenting. It's the fizzy bit. I seem to have made some kind of kombucha or something on that line, and I never really realized what was happening. So I'm going to try and do some, replicate it again, but in the clear bottles, so we can actually see what's happening to it, because we can't see in this. But I thought, oh, that is so neat. Okay, so these are amaranth seeds. That's how amaranth comes if you buy it in the and then you just grind it. You just grind it down into a powder. You could do the same thing with quinoa or anything else like that. Oh, tea with honey and lemon. Yes, that is a good one too. And a good old, yes, good old fashioned instant coffee. But this is a way of spoiling myself. Just that little bit. Well, guys, I think I'm going to say and call it a day. I'm amazed there's still 9 people watching. I'm going to say thank you so much. We'll take a walk back through into my bedroom, because I need to do my computer. Do you know, have you seen that wax stuff? That hair wax? Yes, dupe hire. Do you know, I'm going to try and see if I can get some of them to grow. That's going to be another experiment that I'm going to do. I'm going to go through my kitchen and I'm going to see what herbs that I've got, like fennel seed and stuff like that, and see if we can get them to grow. Yep. See if we can get them to grow. I mean, that'll be neat and fun. So, but, oh, this is nice. I shall. Oh. Stop moaning and groaning, June. Okay. Oh. My mum once said to me, "What you moaning and groaning for? You sound like an old woman." And I said, "Well, yeah, I am." Not really. So anyway, I'm going to say, oh, yep, I think we're leaving at the right time because my network is flashing at me again. Oh, it is rude. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I love you all. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining with me. Remember, keep stretching. You gotta do those stretches. If you don't do anything else exercise-wise, at least do some stretching. Next week, we'll be adding both the legs and the arms together. So it'll be slightly longer stretching session. Take care, everybody. And remember, one step at a time, one breath at a time. I can do this. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.